I never cared about tarot, star signs, or crystals. I'm a Taurus, but if you ask me my star sign, I instantly respect you less by about 60%. And the only crystals I'm into are the ones that make you trip. That being said, as a pseudo intellectual who loves Avatar and art, I picked up these cards from a YouTube channel about 8 years ago. And yes, there's Avatar lore in these cards, which is a great way to sell them to people like me who don't care about divination. Let's be clear, divination isn't real. I would say it's the work of the devil, but that would be me admitting it has power, which I don't think it does. Still, this video is about the wisdom we can extract from these cards and the power of archetypes. An archetype is a very typical example of a certain person or thing, and my favorite from tarot is the Fool. The Fool is the first card of the tarot deck, but it's also the last. The tarot journey starts here, at a point of pure potential. When you are the Fool, you know nothing, you are nothing, but that means you have the opportunity to be everything. And this is denoted on the top left of the card with the word possibilities. We've all been in this state before, whether we realize it or not. You're at the start of something new, a fitness goal, starting a new job, going back to school, asking someone out. Anything is possible in this state, but this moment is the most vulnerable to distraction. This is denoted on the top right of the card. Why start at all? What if the Fool makes the wrong decision? Why can't the Fool just wait until tomorrow? These questions are the biggest threats to progress. They make fear seem rational, but they also ignore the Fool's purpose, to embrace possibility. If you couldn't tell, these are struggles we all experience, and looking at them through the lens of tarot lets us step back and see them for what they truly are: obstacles, not truths. By reflecting on these archetypes, we gain wisdom that applies to our own lives, past, present, and future. So, how do we move forward? How does the Fool take their first step? Enter the second card in the deck, the Magician. And here's what the pamphlet that came with my tarot deck says: the Magician is the first step in a journey and the beginning of a new cycle. Within this card, all of the elements are accounted for and represented, even wielded, as the Magician extends his energy forward and begins creating purposefully and with intent. Whatever comes into his life now is a result of the actions that he took here and now, for he is the creator of his reality. That's beautiful. To me, the Magician represents the confidence and acceptance of whatever direction the Fool has chosen. Did the Fool ask that person out? Then the Magician accepts whatever happens next. It doesn't matter if the answer is yes or no. What matters is that the Fool became the Magician and moves forward. We get stuck because we obsess over outcomes. What if I fail? What if I look stupid? And sometimes we never fully become the Magician. We take the step but never embrace it. And these cards hold a truth about the human experience. Fear keeps us stuck. The key takeaway: fear is the enemy. It will keep you as the Fool forever, until one day you're 65 years old, looking back on a life you never lived. A terrifying and tragic fate, yet one that's all too common in a world overflowing with possibility and fun. Now, back to the Magician. The top left of the card says impulse to life, which to me represents the joy of finally taking action. But the top right of the card says abuse of power, a warning about the potential to misuse our newfound control. It's a reminder that even after we take that first step, we can still get stuck. We can get too comfortable. We can resist moving forward, refusing to become the Fool once again when the time is right. I resonate with that. Who wants to start from scratch? Why quit a stable job for a dream? But once again, it all comes down to fear. Fear is the biggest op in my life, and I bet it is in yours too. Not only does it stop us from moving forward, but it degrades us into our worst selves. But once we recognize this, we can fight back. And that's where you come in. Right now, you are the Fool. Maybe you're on the edge of a big decision. Maybe you've been hesitating on something important. But the choice is yours: stay stuck or take action. So what's it gonna be? Are you going to let fear win? Or are you finally ready to become the magician? Wow, wow. All this wisdom from a few pieces of paper, and we didn't even have to believe in star signs or crystals to find it. Fuck. That's gonna be so long. God damn it.